I am glad to welcome you to the GB Cars Problems channel. Today, we are diving into the Hyundai Tucson from the second generation, produced between 2010 and 2015. This compact SUV quickly gained popularity in the United Kingdom for its blend of affordability, practicality, and modern styling. However, like many vehicles from that era, it has its share of weaknesses that potential buyers should know about. We will start with the most common issues and work our way through the top 5, while also highlighting some of the positives to give a balanced view. One of the most frequently encountered problems with this Tucson is rust, particularly on the underbody and wheel arches. Owners in the damp British climate often report corrosion starting early, especially if the car has not been regularly undersealed. This can lead to costly repairs, with rust patches potentially affecting the structural integrity over time. On the brighter side, the Tucson's bodywork is generally robust, and with proper maintenance, it holds up well against everyday wear. Engine bearing failures rank high among the common complaints, especially in the petrol variants with the 2.0-litre engine. These issues can cause knocking sounds and, in worst cases, complete engine seizure, often linked to oil starvation or manufacturing defects. Many drivers have faced hefty bills for engine rebuilds, sometimes exceeding £2,000. That said, the diesel engines in this model are praised for their fuel efficiency, often achieving around 40 miles per gallon on UK motorways. Transmission troubles are another widespread issue, particularly with the automatic gearboxes in higher mileage examples. Shifting can become jerky or delayed, and some owners experience total failure, requiring a replacement that might cost up to £1,500. Manual versions fare better, offering a smoother drive and fewer reported faults. Positively, the Tucson's overall drivetrain is responsive, making it enjoyable for city commutes in places like London or Manchester. Suspension components wear out faster than expected, with bushings and shock absorbers often needing replacement after about 50,000 miles. This leads to a bumpy ride and unusual noises over potholed British roads, which are all too common. Repair costs can add up to £500 or more for a full set. However, the car's handling is a strong point, providing good stability and confidence on winding country lanes. Electrical gremlins round out our top 5 weaknesses, including faulty alternators and wiring issues that cause dashboard lights to flicker or the battery to drain unexpectedly. These problems are more prevalent in models exposed to the UK's wet weather, potentially leading to breakdowns. Fixes might run from £200 to £600, depending on the extent. On the positive note, the interior electronics, like the infotainment system, are user-friendly and ahead of their time for budget SUVs. Beyond these top issues, the Tucson's cabin space is a real highlight, offering ample room for families with comfortable seating for 5 and a boot capacity of over 400 litres. Fuel economy is respectable, especially in diesel models, helping keep running costs low amid rising petrol prices in the UK. The ride quality is generally smooth, making it a solid choice for long drives on the M1 or A roads. However, paint quality can be a letdown, with some owners noticing chipping and fading after just a few years of exposure to British winters. This cosmetic issue does not affect performance, but can reduce resale value. That being said, the Tucson's design remains stylish, with a bold front grille that still turns heads on UK streets. Brake wear is another area to watch, as pads and discs tend to degrade quickly in stop-start urban driving, common in cities like Birmingham or Glasgow. Replacement sets might cost around £300, but it is straightforward for DIY enthusiasts. Positively, the braking system is reliable in emergencies, contributing to the car's decent safety ratings from Euro NCAP. The air conditioning system occasionally fails, with compressors giving out and leading to uncomfortable summers without cool air. Repairs can hit £400, and it is worth checking this during a test drive. On the upside, the heater works efficiently, which is a boon during chilly UK mornings. Fuel pump issues have been reported in some petrol models, causing starting problems or stalling on the road. This might require a pump replacement for about £250. However, the Tucson's engine lineup provides good power options, from the efficient 1.6-litre to the punchier 2.0, suiting various driving needs. Interior trim can feel cheap, with plastics scratching easily and door handles loosening over time. This detracts from the premium feel, especially compared to rivals like the Nissan Qashqai. Still, the cabin is practical, with plenty of storage cubbies ideal for family outings. Exhaust system corrosion is common due to road salt in winter, potentially leading to leaks and MOT failures. A new exhaust might cost £500 installed. Positively, the Tucson's emissions are low for its class, helping it pass UK environmental standards with ease. Wheel bearing noise emerges after high mileage, often around 80,000 miles, causing a humming sound at speed. Replacement per wheel is about £150. The all-wheel drive versions, however, offer excellent traction on slippery British roads, enhancing safety. Timing chain problems in some engines can lead to rattles and eventual failure if not addressed. This repair could exceed £1,000. Yet, when running smoothly, the Tucson's performance is peppy, making overtaking on dual carriageways a breeze. Battery life seems shorter than average, with many needing replacement every 3 years in cold climates. A new one costs around £80. The electrical system supports modern features like Bluetooth in later models, adding convenience. Clutch wear in manual transmissions is notable, especially for enthusiastic drivers, with replacements costing up to £600. The gearbox is smooth shifting otherwise. This model excels in versatility, handling both urban and rural UK driving well. Headlight bulbs burn out frequently, and the units can fog up from moisture. Replacements are inexpensive at £20 each, but it is a recurring annoyance. The visibility is good though, with strong beams for night driving on unlit country roads. Steering rack issues, like leaks or stiffness, appear in older examples, potentially costing £700 to fix. Handling remains precise. The Tucson's compact size makes it easy to park in tight UK spots. Catalytic converter theft has risen, as these models are targeted for their valuable metals. Replacement can be £800 or more. Security measures like guards are advisable. On the positive, the exhaust note is quiet, ensuring a refined drive. Turbo failures in diesel variants can occur, leading to loss of power and smoke. Repairs might reach £1,200. Efficiency remains a key strength, with real-world economy impressing owners. Coolant leaks from the radiator or hoses are reported, risking overheating. Fixes cost £200 to £400. The cooling system is otherwise reliable for long trips. Door lock mechanisms can jam, especially in frosty weather, requiring lubrication or replacement at £100 per door. Entry is keyless in some trims, which is a nice touch. The build quality supports family use effectively. Windscreen wipers wear quickly in rainy UK conditions, with motors sometimes failing. New sets are cheap at £30. Visibility aids like rain sensors in higher specs enhance safety. Alternator belts snap prematurely, causing charging issues. A new belt is £50, but labor adds up. The electrical output supports accessories well. Shock absorber mounts crack, leading to clunks over bumps. Replacement per side is £100. Ride comfort is plush for an SUV. Fuel injectors in diesels can clog, affecting performance. Cleaning or replacement costs £300. Power delivery is consistent otherwise. ECU software glitches cause warning lights to illuminate falsely. Reprogramming at a dealer is £200. Tech integration is forward-thinking for the era. Tire wear is uneven if alignment is off, common after pothole encounters. New tires cost £100 each. Grip is solid on wet roads. Oil consumption is higher in some engines, requiring top-ups between services. This is inexpensive but worth monitoring. Maintenance intervals are reasonable at 12,000 miles. In conclusion, the second-generation Hyundai Tucson is a budget-friendly SUV that suits families or commuters seeking value for money, with used prices starting from around £4,000 for a decent example up to £8,000 for low-mileage ones. It is ideal for those who prioritize space and economy over luxury, but be prepared for potential rust and engine woes by choosing well-maintained models. Overall, with regular servicing, it can be a reliable daily driver for UK roads, though it might not appeal to those wanting top-tier refinement. And if you own this automotive masterpiece, please describe the problems you encountered while driving it. Perhaps your review will help viewers when choosing a car. That's all I have for now. Thank you all very much for your attention. I'd be very grateful if you subscribe to the channel. See you soon.